What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the City Surrey Showcase, where we aim to highlight the musical talent that Surrey has to offer. My name is Miles Philpott, and today I'm in the FUSIONpresents studio, joined by a very special guest, Sally. Sally, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so to start off, I'd like to rewind and for you to take us to the beginning of your musical journey. So when did you start getting into music, and kind of take us along the journey up until now?
So little me started maybe in grade 5 when I realized that I could sing in choir. And ever since then, I kind of did all these really cringy YouTube videos.
Oh, classic.
With my friend Haley.
Okay.
To like the top 40 music.
Right on. So, sorry to interrupt, but what kind of top 40 music were we covering?
There's like Selena Gomez, like Love You Like a Love Song, like I'm Yours, like terrible.
Great. Awesome. So from there, you cringy 5th grade videos, where did we go from there?
So that lasted longer than it should have. And in grade 11, I started hanging out with Benny and Christian, that I'm in a band with now.
Okay.
And they were like, this is the good stuff here.
This is where you need to focus your energy.
And so Haley and I transitioned from karaoke playlists to learning ukulele. And so we did like pasta nights and things like that at school. And we even like tried to write songs together, which were terrible, but
I mean, that's
you
how
had to start
right?
somewhere,
exactly,
you know.
Exactly.
And then from there, we kind of started a band with me, Benny, and Christian. And originally, like, I was just kind of doing more background vocals as I kind of became my own person more as I got older. And then now we have 4 people in the band. So that's where we are now.
Nice. So we got 4 people in the band, you started playing with the band, and now you're kind of venturing into finding yourself as a solo artist, right? So can you tell us a little bit more about what it was like kind of working in a band and kind of transitioning into that solo artist kind of mindset?
Yeah, I kind of think it's just more fun to have multiple projects going on at a time. So I only started writing songs a couple of years ago, and other than the bad ones in high school, like actual ones that I felt like were me and were expressing what I wanted to express. So just having that outlet as well as with the band, it's kind of nice because I don't really write the songs for the band. So it's like a different thing that I'm expressing.
Definitely. Okay, cool. Right on. So we were chatting a little bit before we started the interview, and so your band, Sleepy Gonzales, it's called. They're on Spotify, all your streaming platforms. Go find them. You mentioned that you actually live with them in like you live in a house with them. So can you tell us like what that is like living with your band, your coworkers, so to speak? Yeah.
So it's actually the band plus 3.
Oh, wow, okay, so full house.
So there's 7 of us. But it's actually been really fun. It's been 3 months of living together, and it's kind of nice because we can just jam whenever we feel like jamming, or late night jams are really cool too. Acoustic ones when other people are getting up for work the next day. We can just kind of work on stuff whenever. And then, of course, before it was in my parents' basement, so it was more like my space, and then people would come into it.
Okay.
Because I grew up there.
Yeah.
But now we kind of created this new space together.
Okay.
So it's kind of more of like an even playing field for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've gotten to customize it.
Yeah, that is cool. I'm actually in the same position that you once were in. So with my band Royal Oak, I actually have the jam space, and we've yet to find that new creative spot together, but maybe we'll get there one day, because it sounds like it's benefited you guys.
Yeah, for sure. And like just for anything, like communicating with the band instead of it all being online, like we can just go downstairs and ask each other questions or say, hey, we need to send this to this person or do promo pics, and we're all there already. So
Yeah, makes it nice and easy.
yeah, it's a lot more convenient.
Yes, definitely. So speaking of the band, speaking of the solo artist aspect of things, you have a couple of projects that are going to be released. It's kind of weird because at the time of recording, you're going to be releasing the EP with the band in a couple of days, but by the time this comes out, it'll be already out. So can you tell us the name of the project with the band that is going to be out at this point, and also a little bit about the EP that you are working on as well?
Right. So with the band, it's called Slow Apocalypse. So that kind of just happened to be the perfect title for this year.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was created like way before COVID and everything.
yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but I think it would suit it even if COVID didn't exist.
Yeah.
So that's out, on December 18th, but that'll be
Out now.
out now. And then for my solo project, I'm thinking sometime in January. I haven't decided on a date. So maybe it'll be around the time this comes out. I don't know yet. I don't have a name yet. It's kind of I'm just letting it like freely flow and see what happens. And I think that'll create the coolest thing.
Okay, well, perfect. I mean, once there is a name for that, we will have all the information down so you guys can go check that out. So I want to kind of switch gears a little bit. I noticed something when I was looking you up on social media and stuff. So you originally were under the name Sad Alley, and then you changed your social media. You're like, okay, find me on this social media handle, and that social media handle is Peanut Butter Toast.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on Peanut Butter Toast for me, please? I would love to know more.
Okay. When I created it, I didn't think people would be so intrigued by peanut butter toast.
I mean,
but
it's
I've had a lot of
delicious.
questions.
Yeah.
The people need to know. So basically, I was a nanny for almost 5 years, I think, maybe 4. I don't know. And so I would always make them lunch and everything. And they would always request peanut butter toast. But the funny part was that it wasn't actually peanut butter, it was almond butter.
Oh.
That they thought was peanut butter.
So it's all a lie.
It's all a lie, yeah. Yeah, so I would make peanut butter toast like every single day.
Okay.
So I don't even remember what my handle was before that, really.
And now it's just stuck. It's just Peanut Butter Toast.
It's peanut butter toast.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So one question we like to ask our guests is, so you as a musician, what kind of advice would you have for a musician that's either in the same shoes as you, trying to pursue like a solo career or playing in a band? Like just like kind of some overarching advice. What would you tell someone that's in the music industry right now?
This would have been a different answer before COVID because I probably would say play like as many shows as you can, and then once you kind of get more into the scene, then like lay back a little bit. But right now shows don't exist, and I would just say work on music as much as you possibly can, because anything that you work on for a long time, like you're just gonna get better no matter what.
Yeah.
So I definitely say that, and just I think making music for yourself more so than other people always turns out better, because you're not trying to please someone else. If you're happy with it, it's more likely to be something special.
Definitely. And that's a great word of advice. So thank you for that. So we're going to get you to play us a song, but before we do that, where can people find you? Whether that's your band, Spotify, social media, give us a plug to where we can find out more about you. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So for me, Peanut Butter Toast with 2 T's at the end. And I'll be on Spotify. I'll be on everything by the time this comes out, so that'll be easy. And then for Sleepy Gonzalez, we're on everything as well. And also Bandcamp. Bandcamp is great, yeah.
Sounds good, and we'll have links to all that in the bottom under this video here. Allie, thank you Allie/Sally, thank you so much for this. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Music City Surrey Showcase. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode.
The song's called The Morning Song. I'm in my head, darling, and you never want me around. Count dust again, my ceiling fan, and stare until I'm dead. I'm not allowed to see you. Well, I didn't make the rules. The riots scream until there's peace, another gone too soon. And if you cry, it's your own fault. But you miss your baby girl. It's the way it has to be. Till the morning crows sing you back to sleep. When winter came to Mary, you couldn't stand the cold. I wrapped you tight in linen white and buried you in snow. And your brother grieved all April, he couldn't let you go. Without your heat, he wouldn't eat till he was skin and bone. And if you cry, it's your own fault. But you miss your baby girl. It's the way it has to be.